Hello friends. Question number 8. Which of the following is the most resistant to sterilization? Prions are most resistant to sterilization. Which of the following are the correct ones for decreasing order of resistance to sterilization? Prions, then bacterial spores and bacteria are the decreasing order of sterilization. So next. The next question. Sterilizing agents include dry heat and ethylene oxide are the sterilizing agents. Which of the following is true about pasteurization? Pasteurization kills all bacteria except thermoduric bacteria. Why? Because pasteurization is heating less than 100 degrees Celsius, that is 63 degrees Celsius for 30 minutes or 72 degrees Celsius for 20 seconds. So it cannot kill those bacteria which can live more than 100 degrees Celsius, and it cannot kill endospores and Coxiella burnetii also. Endoscopes are sterilized by glutaraldehyde. Formaldehyde for OT sterilization. Prions are best killed by sodium hydroxide for 1 hour. Prions are best killed by sodium hydroxide for 1 hour. So these are not necessary. This question. Sputum can be infected by all except sputum can be disinfected by all except autoclaving, boiling and cresol. It is not disinfected by chlorhexidine. Chlorhexidine is a skin antiseptic which is used for burns. Then surgical blade is sterilized by autoclave. This is a blade which is sterilized by autoclave because this is non-heat resistant, not heat labile. Next, disinfection of sputum is done by boiling, autoclaving and burning. Sunlight does not have that strength to disinfect the sputum. Hospital dressing is best disposed of by autoclaving. Hospital dressing is disposed by autoclaving. False about alcohol disinfection is alcohol in disinfection. Ethanol is an alcohol which is used. Isopropyl alcohol is an alcohol which is used. Has bactericidal activity. True. No, alcohol does not have sporicidal activity. It cannot kill the spores. Phenolic disinfectant is Dettol is a phenolic disinfectant. Which of the following can be reliably used for hand washing? Chlorhexidine is used. Isopropyl alcohol is used for hand washing. Cresol, Lysol are not used for hand washing. These are used for disinfection of surfaces. Glutaraldehyde is used for, it is a sporicidal, so it is used for endoscope sterilization. Which of these will kill the spores? Aldehyde can kill the spores. It is the best answer. It can kill the spores. Sporicidal agents include ethylene alcohol, formaldehyde, glutaraldehyde, hypochlorite, H2O2, oxalic acid, peracetic acid can kill the spores. Sporicidal agents are glutaraldehyde, ethylene oxide and formaldehyde. Chlorinated disinfectants are all except chlorine is present in bleaching powder because it is HOCl. Sodium hypochlorite is ClO2. NaClO2 is sodium hypochlorite. Chlorine is present in halazone. Halides are chlorides, so they contain chlorides. Cetrimide is not a chlorinated disinfectant. Savlon contains cetrimide with chlorhexidine. Cetrimide is in 3% and chlorhexidine is present in 0.3%. Then disinfection of water by routine chlorination is classified under routine chlorination. If we disinfect the water, that is pre-current disinfection. What is concurrent disinfection? Concurrent disinfection are those which are applied as soon as infective material is discharged from the patient. That means the disinfection that you apply immediately, like disinfection of sputum, feces, vomiting, urine and contaminated clothes. Precurrent disinfection are those which occur prior to the occurrence of infection. Okay, after the infection, if you do the disinfection, then that is concurrent disinfection. That is patient's things. If you do disinfection, then that is concurrent disinfection. If you do disinfection as prophylaxis, then that is precurrent disinfection. Then this question is, how is E. coli? The test used for E. coli estimation is multiple tube method. Which of the following is not true regarding surveillance of air pollution? For surveillance of air pollution, first surveillance of water pollution. Multiple tube method is used for calculation of number of bacteria. True. This is used because through this we will calculate number of E. coli. E. coli can be tested by indole test at 44 degrees Celsius. True. Sodium thiosulfate is used to neutralize the chlorine. Yes, sodium thiosulfate is used to neutralize the chlorine. Presence of Corynebacterium indicates recent contamination. Actually, Corynebacterium is not an indicator of contamination. Recent contamination is by fecal streptococci, whereas remote contamination is by Clostridium perfringens. And normally the best indicator for contamination is coliform count, but Corynebacterium diphtheria has no action on contamination. Then pasteurized milk is commonly tested by phosphatase test. Yellow bag contains human anatomical wastes and solids. Sharps are put on white container. You won't put it in bag, you will put it in white container. The most suitable disinfectant for decontamination of HIV contaminated endoscope. See, whether it is HIV contaminated or any contaminated endoscope, for endoscope we should use 2% glutaraldehyde. Recommended transport medium for stool specimen suspected to contain enteric pathogens is, for stool specimen, transport medium is buffered glycerol saline medium. Buffered glycerol saline medium. If you suspect Salmonella and Shigella, Venkatraman medium is also used for stool specimens if we suspect Vibrio cholera. What is an enrichment medium? Enrichment media is for the broth, that is for the liquid medium. If you add some substances which will allow the growth of certain bacteria only, then that is enrichment medium. Example is selenite F broth. Then we have the next media, which is Smith-Noguchi media, is used for spirochetes. Smith-Noguchi media is for spirochetes. In a patient with UTI, clade agar media is preferred over McConkie. Why? In the clade agar, this will help the growth of both Staphylococcus and Candida along with E. coli. Whereas in McConkie medium, we cannot grow Staphylococcus aureus and Candida. To prevent swarming, the percentage of agar which is used, which has been increased to at least, the percentage of agar has been increased to 6% to inhibit swarming. In solid media, the agar percentage is 2%. In semi-solid media, agar percentage is 0.5 to 1%. To inhibit swarming, agar percentage is 6%. So these are important. Which of the following is not a selective media? Not a selective media, if you see, Thayer-Martin medium is a selective medium. Wilson and Blair and LJ medium is a selective medium. This blood agar is actually an enriched media. Then PCR. PCR is used to amplify small amounts of DNA. Mechanism of direct transfer of free DNA is by transformation. We can directly transfer the free DNA. Reverse transcriptase is RNA dependent DNA polymerase is reverse transcriptase. It is the genetic material present in HIV/AIDS. Enzyme used in polymerase chain reaction is, we use DNA polymerase, especially Taq DNA polymerase is used in polymerase chain reaction. Which of the following are required in PCR? In PCR, we need deoxyribonucleotides, true. Thermostable enzymes, true. And we also require magnesium single stranded DNA template DNA, true. Dideoxyribonucleotides are not used because we do not need two in deoxyribonucleotides only one oxygen is lost, whereas dideoxyribonucleotide two oxygens are lost. So these are not used in PCR. Then chromosomal mutation can be identified by all except chromosomal mutation can be identified by single strand polymerism, denaturating gradient gel electrophoresis, and dideoxynucleotide tail sequencing. But agarose gel electrophoresis is mainly done to separate the DNA from based on charge and size. It does not identify the chromosomal mutations. So these are the methods which will detect mutations. Mutations are detected by two methods: phenotypic methods and genotypic methods. Phenotypic methods are Amy's test, which is carcinogenetic test, which helps in detection of mutation, whereas the genotypic method includes restricted fragment length polymorphism, that is DNA sequencing, and single stranded conformation polymorphism, that is gradient gel electrophoresis. Northern blotting is used for separation of RNA. It is given by the mnemonic SNO. S for that, and then DNA, RNA and proteins. This is just the same order. And SNO. S, that is southern blotting for DNA, northern blotting for RNA, and western blotting for proteins. Thank you for watching.